Turn your camera on.
It is on.
It's a sovereign citizen situation, right?
I don't know what that word means.
Well,
yeah. I'm gonna say I'm not saying that I'm one of them, but I'm just saying I'm operating under what the Constitution Supreme Court ruling is talking about.
All right, guys, this one is wild. We got a super intense court hearing with Judge Perkins going head-to-head with a sovereign citizen who straight up claims he doesn't need a driver's license to drive. Judge Perkins does not hold back at all and absolutely roasts this guy, throwing some serious shade at him for not even knowing the most basic laws, and he even offers him an attorney. But of course this guy thinks he knows everything. Let me know what you guys think about these sovereign citizens. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's dive in.
Well, Your Honor, when the officer pulled me over and he said that, I didn't say those words. I just told him I'm operating under the Constitution, and that's all else I said to him. And he just basically lied, said I was disgruntled, asked for backup and all that. And the video would show I wasn't even whatever, I can't think of the word he said, but he was saying I need backup. I have a irate or whatever word he said, and that was not even true.
It's just what you're saying is just not the state of the law. I don't know any other way to say it.
We just going to continue with the case, and whatever comes about. If the paperwork I given wasn't irrelevant, that's it then. So what is the next step?
So either the next step is take a plea, which I'm sure you don't want to do, but I'll give you the offer, or take it to trial, and those are the next steps.
Well, I guess we're going to have to go to trial.
I'm going to set it for a jury trial too, so you can bring this in front of a jury of your peers and see, what they say. And I guess you don't want a lawyer, right?
The other cases that I had got dismissed for same situation. So
say what?
The other cases I had for this was dismissed, and you told me to give you one name of one person, and I could have said it then and there. It was myself. I had court cases for the same thing, and it was dismissed on whatever circumstances happened. It was dismissed.
This guy really believes he can just dismiss other cases against himself, and I honestly don't understand it. If you're going to represent yourself, maybe at least open a law book, or I don't know, Google something first. I really don't get why he doesn't just pay the traffic violation and get a driver's license. It's not rocket science. It literally takes a couple days at most and is way cheaper than dealing with court fines and getting roasted on record by Judge Perkins. Let me know what you guys think about this guy. Do you think he's just stupid or trying to run Judge Perkins in circles? Let's dive back in.
And what do you mean by that?
For the same driver.
Let's do this. Let's call it and put it all on the record. I have my court reporter back. Let's call it and put it on the record, all right? So, Mr. Lynch, let me ask you this, and this is just to understand, try to really get a grasp of your position. I understand you're why don't you, if you're not a sovereign citizen, usually sovereign citizens tell me, I don't want a lawyer. If you're not claiming the sovereign citizenship, why don't you get a lawyer to help you out with this?
I can't never find no attorney. The last attorney I got, they was telling me you should have just took a deal, you should have paid the ticket, and you really can't find nobody who's going to take your case. So basically, I'm in limbo, and basically all I have to say, not guilty with impunity.
Not guilty with impunity. This guy has got to be smoking something. Honestly, maybe no lawyer wants to take his case because he's such a headache, or maybe he just needs to pay his ticket and move on. I mean, seriously, This guy's got to be in his 30s or 40s by now and still hasn't learned from his mistakes. And if you caught that other guy laughing on the Zoom call, I completely lost it because that was hilarious. This dude is putting on a full-blown clown show, and everyone knows that Judge Perkins is about to go off on him. And somehow, he just keeps getting more ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think about this circus. Let's get back into it.
Let's say this. I guess if you're not willing to,
so I'm not a national, so I can't say that. All I'm saying, I'm just a citizen, and all I'm going to say, not guilty with impunity.
Well, how are you immune to this? Because I mean, let's just do this. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me how you're going to proceed with your case. You're fully in the right to proceed however you want to proceed. I'm going to just give you a jury trial, and you'll have to present what you need to present in front of a jury. Will you allow me to assign a lawyer to you just for the purposes of, helping you out with the courtroom procedure and stuff?
You can do that.
I don't find anything that he's filed that has any merit. So that's why I'm giving you a jury trial, because if you bring the same stuff in a trial, if it's the same as what you're giving me and the stuff that you're professing, based on what I see, you're gonna lose.
So
by me.
If the judge is saying the information is not valid and the people don't know nothing, so why would I put my hands in the hands of the people?
Is this guy playing dumb? Or is he actually mentally unwell? Because I honestly don't know what's going on here. The reason Judge Perkins is giving this man a jury trial is pretty simple. If he didn't, this guy would lose instantly, because Judge Perkins actually knows the law and this defendant is running purely on vibes with zero evidence. It honestly feels like watching someone argue with gravity. It's just not going to end well. Let me know what you guys think, and let's get back into it.
Because first of all, what I'm telling you is I'm trying to give you a fighting chance with these arguments that you're making. What I'm telling you is you're not going to have a fighting chance with me. You're going to lose unless you come with something substantially different than what you have. At least with the people, you said it yourself. They don't know the law, or they might not even know the law. So you may be able to get them to side with you just because they love Mr. Lynch and they want it. I don't know. But other than that,
no jury. I really don't know people jury. I'm not even gonna do that. So if I found guilty, so I'm gonna have to sue every person that was a juror.
I don't know what you're gonna have to do. I don't know, Mr. Lynch. You're the one that's making these arguments up, and you're the one that has researched and done what you've done. You provided that stuff to me, so you're expected to know the law. You're expected to know the law. So whether you can sue jurors and whether you can sue whoever, that's going to be on you to know, and then or if you don't know, that's going to be on you to find out.
Okay, so I have to get back with the law department about the videos and the dash cam of the police officers.
That I can, Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Now, Mr. Lynch, now I can potentially help you if the stuff exists. Mr. Lynch is asking for body cam and whatever discovery that body cam, audio, video, whatever discovery that the people have and relates to his matters.
Your Honor, I understand that, and discovery would be provided if he files a valid request pursuant to the court rule for discovery.
So you saying I
you're-
haven't done that previously? I don't send it to
Hold
the
on, hold
law.
on, hold on, she's not out, hold on.
Hold on, Mr.
So-
Lynch. Your Honor, if I'm not mistaken, the court rule just says upon request. He's made his request today. I don't think that there's anything in the court rule that requires anything other than him making a request. Mr. Lynch has made his request for discovery, and I believe it's supposed to be provided to him.
Court rule provides for a written request, and that has not happened.
All right, let's the discovery, rule 6 point. We're gonna know this discovery rule, and you got it ready.
Forward and backwards.
Yeah, you need to get this book. You need to get this book, Mr. Lynch.
This defendant seriously needs that book. Let's be honest. Even though he probably wouldn't read it unless it had pictures and pop-ups. It's wild to me how people walk into court with no understanding of the law and think they can just wing it like this. You need real evidence, real arguments, and at least a little common sense. And this guy has none of that. I'm going to wrap it up here since the rest of the case is just lawyers talking and Judge Perkins setting a jury trial date. But let me know if you think this guy stands any chance in front of jury or if he's just setting himself up for an even bigger loss. Also tell me in the comments if you want to cover the jury trial or if this was enough clownery for you. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. I really appreciate the support. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.